Hey YouTube, it's Jamie Nice here with another review, and this time I have WWF World Wrestling Federation presents Lita, It Just Feels Right. Exclusive DVD extras inside. This is a cool cover. Pretty cool cover, I might say. There's a side art. It's got Lita. Lita again. Lita again. Lita and Ivory. And Lita and Trish Stratus. And then Lita, It Just Feels Right. Exclusive DVD extras include 10 matches, home video clips, footage from the Divas shoot, Lita in London and Spring Break, Lita and Hardy Boys, Chef Boyardee commercial, and still photos. One of the hottest women in the World Wrestling Federation is inviting you along the ride of your life. But we're warning you, it's going to be extreme. Lita is one of the hottest competitors in sports entertainment world. She had a couple of camera crews follow her and record her life as it happened. Then she selected some of the choice clips from her personal collection before she was a superstar. The hypnotic eyes, the crimson hair, the fashion style, and the extreme attitude are all here for you. There's the disc, pretty good looking disc art, I might say. Got all that stuff. Just probably the cover. Insert, and that's what the play menu looked like. And there was no no music playing, and it was just a still photo. And the chapters, I have stuff written down about them. Right there, who is Lita? It really talks about herself. Big break, her early career, making it to WWF like her and with the Hardys and Charlotte, and going to ECW, but then make it to WWF. Lita teams up. She teams up with the Hardys. Superstar, starting to be popular. Like talking about her getting popular. Versus Stephanie McMahon, pretty much just her Stephanie McMahon feud. Not really a feud. I guess you wouldn't call it a feud. It had like almost sort of was a feud. It was more than just one match. Bumpy road talks about the hard things of wrestling, like getting injured, like she got the part of a boot hit her in the the corner of her eye and it started bleeding, and then she doesn't get to see her mom a lot. And then versus Trish, her Trish Stratus feud versus Chyna. That's not really a feud. They had like one match, and they pretty much just show clips from the matches and stuff from the versus part and stuff. And the Who is Lita had just her talking. Not really many people are talking about Lita. Stephanie McMahon, I think Trish Stratus, and the Hardys, and that's it, I think. Big Break had some of her pictures from ECW, some of the clips from Omega. Superstar, a bunch of this stuff just has some clips and stuff. And then Trish Stratus for never mind. I already went over that part. Love and Hate shows photo shoots. Her starting to be put out sexual content and stuff. I guess where she was in bed with Dean Malenko, and then she said, what if your wife finds out about this? And she shows the ring, and then the lights go out. She said, let's turn out the lights, and then she said, let's turn on the lights. And then Matt Hardy hit him in the head with a ball of champagne. And yeah. Divalicious, more photo shoots for WWF magazine and the Divas and Hedonism DVD. Admirers, her fans, and I think maybe even had parts of Dean Malenko in there. And then Bright Future, then like that's like what's next to come for Lita. And the extra matches, Fully Loaded 2000, 723 2000, Hardy Boys and Lita versus Trish Stratus and TNA. Raw strap match, didn't say the date. For some of them said the date and some of it didn't. And Trish Stratus versus Lita in a strap match. SmackDown, August 31st, 2000. Hardy and Lita versus Edge and Christian with Jackie. A Hardcore Championship match versus Jackie on Raw 10/9/2000 for the Women's Championship. Braun Panties match versus Trish Stratus 10/23/2000. Armageddon 2000. Hardy Boys and Lita versus Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, and Perry Saturn. But on the menu it says Hardy Boys and Lita versus Dean, Eddie, and Terry. But it was Dean, Eddie, and Perry. And then the next thing, Intergender versus Radical. So that doesn't make sense. Unless it was switched around. But Eddie wasn't in the Terry. And the next match, SmackDown 1401. Hardy and Lita versus Dean Malenko, Perry Saturn, and Terry. Then next, Raw, Lita versus Dean Malenko, didn't say the date. Then next, Lita versus Molly Holly, Raw 2601. Raw's 2/26/01. SmackDown, and it doesn't say, and it's Jeff Hardy versus Big Show, and it's a little weird. But they all came in, and in that match, I guess they was running out of footage and stuff. I don't know. And Jeff Hardy did like a swanton Matt Dale leg drop, and then she did a moonsault, and then they pinned Big Show. And then the home clips, the extras, home video clips, and it just showed stuff from like Lita at her house and talking about fan mail and her dog and her birthday, and Shannon Moore and Hurricane were at her house, or whoever's house it was. And they had like a little birthday party, and they had food and the cake. And the cake had the candles lit, and it was on top of a cardboard box. That's not very smart, but whatever house it was in, it looked like it was not very good, because there was like no furniture in the house. And there was random piles of stuff in the house too. And then nice photo shoot, more photo shoot stuff. I see London, and no, it's not. I see London, I see France. I see Lita's underpants. No, it's not. I see London, it's a insurrection thing, showing a recording for stuff for insurrection, her shopping in London, more photo shoots, and her just sightseeing in London. Spring break, Hardys and Lita do a bikini contest with like these spring break people. It was like 20 girls and like 500 guys in the crowd. And then Chef Girl Hardys. And then it was like an outside snowboarding commercial for the Chef Boyardee. And the WWF used to do a bunch of Chef Boyardee commercials. And they had a ring out in snow, and they did like moves and stuff. And it was pretty cool, because someone made a surprise, and I don't know what you call it, but I didn't expect it. I saw Christopher Daniels with hair in this. And I could tell because he had that tattoo like on his chest, and I could tell by his face. It was just weird seeing him with hair. And I don't know why he was on it, but he was in like the video. I guess he was getting hit with the swanton or something, I don't know. But he's on it. You can go watch or probably look up Hardy Boy Chef Boyardee commercial. But there was like people snowboarding and stuff, and it said like Chef Boyardee on the bottom of the snowboard. And then freeze frame was just a slideshow of Lita's pictures of her in the company, her in like WWF, ECW, Omega, her just in random places, and her at her house, her when she was like a kid. But yeah, it was released on September 1st, 2001. Overall, I think it's a good set. I got it for $4 on this one website. I'm not telling you where I got it from, because that's where I got some more cheap WWF DVDs on the way. And yeah, I would try to pick it up, but this is more of a pricey DVD, so I don't know. I think it's worth like 20 bucks that it's really going for, but I only paid $4. And overall, the documentary and the not really a documentary, but it was sort of like one, but mostly just covering her WWF career. But I guess it sort of was a documentary, but it was worth it. Good watch, and it was pretty exciting because she's one of the divas that knows how to wrestle, and she had good matches on here, and it was really interesting to see like the story part of it. Overall, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Still nothing too good like the Edge and CM Punk, Rise and Fall of ECW, stuff like that. But it was a good watch. I'll probably watch it again sometime in the future. So now we'll have two Divas DVDs. And it's like the documentaries. Trish Stratus and Lita. I don't have like the Undressed and the Divas in New York and Viva Las Divas or whatever. All those other videos that aren't really documentary. They're just pretty much just showing photo shoots and stuff. But yeah, that's my review for Lita. It Just Feels Right. That is a weird name, but that was what her theme song was called. I think Gemini said in one of his videos, Lita, it just feels right when Edge gives it to her. But that was weird, but just an awkward name. Lita, it just feels right. Like, imagine like a grown man saying that. That would just be wrong. Like, saying it in a weird voice. But yeah, I've been going on too long about this. But yeah, that's about it. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.